Let's go ahead and just do a quick review of solving equations. I noticed we struggled a little bit on that more than I expected on the test. So I think it would be great to just re-solidify just some common things with solving. So first thing you do is you look, here's our equal sign. We're going to go ahead and combine like terms first. So I have -4 equals 2x plus 3x is a 5x. So I'm going to add those together, plus 16. Then I'm going to go ahead and move anything that's not part of the x over to the other side. So I'm going to subtract 16 because that's not part of the x. And I've got to do whatever I do to one side, I have to do to the other. So I end up with -20 equals 5x. Then to get the 5 off of the x, I'm going to divide both sides by 5. So -20 divided by 5 is -4. So x is equal to -4. All right, let's look at this next one. I'm going to go ahead and highlight where the equal sign is. Notice on the left side there are no like terms, so there's one with an x and one without an x. Same with the right side. One's with an x, one's not with an x. So I don't combine anything. I'm just going to move all the x's to one side first. And you can just choose which side. I'm going to move the 2x, so I'm going to subtract 2x. So that will give me 3x minus 3 equals, well, 2 minus 2 is 0, so we just have -12. Now that I've chosen that, I need to move the 3 over to the away from the x, this -3, so I'm going to add it. So I got to do the opposite. So I got 3x equals -12 plus 3 is -9. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 3. So I get x equals -3. Let's go ahead and do just a couple more just to review. So I'm going to highlight where the equal sign is. Notice on the right side of the equal sign there are two terms that have an x, so those are called like terms. So I'm going to add them together. So 7 plus 2 is 9, so I have 9x minus 10. Now I'm going to go ahead and get all the x's on one side. I'm going to go ahead and subtract x. I usually do the smaller one. So just remember this is like a 1. So I have -2 equals 8x minus 10, because 9 minus 1 is 8. Then I'm going to move this -10 because I need to get it away from the x, because I only want an x on that right side. So -2 plus 10 is 8. So 8 equals 8x. And then the last thing I would do is divide both sides by 8. 8 divided by 8 is 1, so 1 is equal to 1x or just x. And then let's do one more quick review. So highlight the equal sign again. So first thing I do is I multiply through. So 5 times x is 5x. 5 times -1 is -5. Then I get that plus 4 still. It equals 7x. Now, on the left side, notice how there are two terms that don't have an x. So I'm going to go ahead and combine those. So I have 5x, -5 plus 4 is -1. That's equal to 7x. And then I'm going to go ahead and get all the x's on one side. I'm going to go ahead and move the 5x since there's just a -1 on that side. So I'll subtract 5x. So I have -1 equals 7 minus 5 is 2, so 2x. And then I'll divide both sides by 2. Now -1 over 2 doesn't simplify, so you just leave it as -1/2. Oops. Equals x. Or you could say -0.5 equals x. I don't care. Either one.